Hello, friends. Welcome to my car. We'll get out of my car in just a second, I promise. I am taking myself and you all on a little photography date this afternoon. I am in Flagstaff, Arizona, and I have brought a couple of cameras up to Snow Bowl, which is the ski resort here in Flagstaff. And there's a gondola ride up to, not the top of the mountain, but somewhere up the mountain. And we're going to do that. And then also, we are going to check out the fall colors that are happening here on the mountain. It is absolutely beautiful right now. As I wait in line for the gondola, I want to thank the sponsor of this outing, Lexar. Lexar has offered memory cards of all different types, as well as other storage solutions, for many years. Raymond and I have and continue to use Lexar memory cards because we trust them. We know we are getting a quality product that we can rely on without question. Whether we are photographing a wedding, filming videos in the studio, or out on a casual day of photography like I am today, we absolutely need to be able to trust our photos and videos to the memory card, so we do make sure to use cards that we can depend on. Today, I am using a couple different types of Lexar memory cards. You can see here that I have my Nikon Z7. I have a CF Express Type B card from Lexar's silver line in it, along with an extra one in my bag. And the Nikon Z30 has an SD card from their gold line, along with an extra one of those in my bag. No matter the type of photography you are doing, whatever speed memory card you need, Lexar will have a solution for you. I will add links in the description to some of the cards that we use from Lexar, along with a card reader that we use so that you can get those photos and videos off of your camera and onto your computer. I also have with me the Insta360 1RS 1-inch edition, which I'm using right now. It takes a micro SD card, by the way. I really like using this camera to show the environment of any location. It's easy to bring with me because it's small, and it's like you're looking around and out the windows with me. I am sharing the gondola with a super nice family who were kind enough to allow me to film. It's family weekend at Northern Arizona University. Between that and the leaf peeping opportunities, it is a busy time in town. Like I said earlier, the weather is so nice today, and the cloud cover is giving us a little bit of a break from the glaring sun. It's certainly better for photography. The shadows won't be as harsh. The elevation up here is 11,500 feet, and it's at least 10 degrees cooler than at the base of the gondola and quite a bit windier. We made it to the top. It is chilly up here. The ride up here in the gondola is relatively short, but it's just really neat to see what the peaks look like up here. I have hiked this mountain once. The highest peak in Arizona is Humphreys, and it is one of the San Francisco peaks. And that is what we are on right now, the San Francisco peaks. The San Francisco peaks are a cinder cone, which means that it was a stratovolcano and it erupted around 200,000 years ago. It is absolutely fascinating to me that this was once a much taller mountain, considering that it is already so much taller than anything around. Even when we're standing here, which isn't even the highest peak. But because you are so high, you can see for miles around. You can even see the Grand Canyon in the hazy distance. And wandering up here, shoes crunching in the volcanic rock underfoot, is humbling, to say the least. I keep having to stop to catch my breath. The change in elevation and its effect on oxygen levels is pretty intense, but definitely worth it. You see all the pines and colorful aspens below, and if you look up at the peaks, we can see where the landscape transitions to alpine tundra. It's one of the last weekends I'll be able to come up here, so I'm really glad I did. Pretty soon, there will be snow. From the sky, certainly, but also from the snowmaking machines that they have obviously already been testing. I've never snow skied, but every year I say that I may try next year. All right, it's freezing. Let's head down the mountain a bit to one of the most popular leaf peeping spots in the area, Aspen Corner. Every sunset of the week here is busy during this time of year, and there's good reason. You park off the side of the road and there are a whole slew of aspen trees right there. You can walk a little bit and be immersed. I am going on a short hike to get away from the crowds and really just to appreciate the beautiful weather and the surroundings, maybe sit down for a little bit. In case you didn't notice in the photos, I've been using mostly the Z7, but switching back and forth between the 14 to 30 millimeter f4 lens and the 70 to 200 millimeter f2.8 lens with the 2x teleconverter on it. It's quick to change, and my goal is to be able to tell you the story of the place better that way. In real life, I can be walking around looking up through the golden leaves at the blue sky, but then I may stop and focus on a particular plant or aspen leaf. As for settings, I am set to aperture priority and auto ISO. That way I can control my depth of field from shot to shot, but I don't have to worry about anything else. Today is all about my enjoyment of my time here, and relying on my super smart camera to figure out exposure allows me to do that so much easier. And that being said, I am shooting in RAW so that I can make as many adjustments as I want when I'm back at my computer later. That's all for the evening, friends. I want to know in the comments, have you taken any fall colors photos and what gear did you use? Where did you go? Thank you to Lexar again for sponsoring this outing, and thank you for watching.